Hollywood friendships can seem unbreakable, glamorous, tightly knit, and always on display for the world to see. But what happens when fame, lawsuits, and betrayal start to unravel those bonds? This is exactly what's happening between Taylor Swift and Blake Lively, as one of the most celebrated friendships in the industry faces its biggest test yet. It all started when shocking allegations emerged, tying Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni into a bitter legal battle that's quickly spiraling into a media spectacle. But now Taylor Swift, who has long been known for her careful image and strategic moves, is being dragged into the chaos. The burning question remains, is this about justice, or is someone using Taylor's name to create even more drama? As the legal fight intensifies, Swift is caught in a whirlwind of accusations, potential courtroom testimonies, and growing speculation. But she's not just any celebrity. Taylor Swift is a master strategist, and every move she makes is deliberate. Could this controversy shake one of Hollywood's most high-profile friendships to its core? And more importantly, will Taylor risk her reputation to stand by Blake? Let's dive into the full story, uncovering the facts, the drama, and the shocking truths behind this Hollywood feud. Taylor Swift and Blake Lively's friendship seemed like the real deal, something rare in an industry where alliances often feel more like PR moves than genuine connections. Their bond started making headlines back in 2015 when Blake playfully referenced Taylor's Bad Blood music video, calling it epic on Instagram. Fans noticed the interaction, and soon the two stars were spotted together, laughing, vacationing, and even celebrating holidays as if they were lifelong best friends. Blake and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, quickly became part of Taylor's inner circle, attending private parties and lending their support to Taylor's biggest career moments. When Swift's Reputation tour came around, Blake and Ryan were front and center, dancing in the audience like true superfans. Even their kids got involved. Taylor famously featured their daughter James' voice in the intro of her song Gorgeous. Everything seemed perfect. The two women were constantly showing public support for one another, whether it was Swift praising Blake's directorial debut or Lively showering Swift with love on social media. But as we've seen time and time again in Hollywood, friendships can change overnight. What seemed unbreakable in the public eye was about to be tested in the most brutal way possible. Enter Justin Baldoni, a well-respected actor and filmmaker, now caught in a firestorm of allegations. At the center of this legal battle are claims that go beyond creative disagreements, accusations that touch on professional misconduct, manipulation, and an attempt to control creative decisions on set. Blake Lively, who had been working on It Ends With Us, accused Baldoni of using his position as director and producer to make inappropriate demands. But Baldoni's legal team quickly fired back, calling her claims unfounded and suggesting that Blake was exaggerating the situation for personal gain. Then came the twist: leaked text messages that reportedly showed Blake comparing herself to the Mother of Dragons from Game of Thrones, making statements that painted her as a warrior fighting a battle of justice. But was she really? Or was this just another Hollywood feud designed to keep the cameras rolling? As the case gained traction, more and more details began surfacing. Details that seemed to pull Taylor Swift into the narrative. Whether she wanted to or not, Taylor's name was now part of the conversation. And people began speculating if she would have to choose a side. Would she stand by Blake, or would she step away before things got even messier? Taylor Swift is no stranger to controversy, but one thing she's always been careful about is controlling her own narrative. Throughout her career, she's made sure that every move she makes is intentional, every relationship she builds is meaningful, and every conflict she engages in is on her own terms. But this time, Taylor wasn't the one stirring the pot. She was being pulled in by association. Reports surfaced that Taylor had been present during a key meeting between Blake and Justin, though her involvement was unclear. Then came the bombshell revelation from Baldoni's legal team. Taylor Swift could be called to testify. Suddenly, what was once just a legal spat between Blake and Justin became a potential Hollywood courtroom showdown. If Taylor took the stand, she wouldn't just be answering questions. She would be placed under scrutiny, forced to navigate the tricky terrain of loyalty versus self-preservation. Swifties and media outlets were quick to speculate. Was Taylor being dragged into this for publicity, or was there something deeper at play? Whatever the case, one thing was clear. Taylor Swift was in a position no celebrity ever wants to be in, stuck in the crossfire of a legal battle that had nothing to do with her. And as the pressure mounted, people started noticing something else. Taylor was distancing herself from Blake, and that spoke volumes. Okay, cut! The moment Taylor Swift's name was thrown into the legal dispute, the media had a field day. Headlines screamed about a possible courtroom showdown, while fans debated whether Taylor would take the risk of publicly supporting Blake. Some outlets framed the situation as a case of a loyal friend being unfairly dragged into Hollywood's latest scandal. Others suggested that Blake was using Taylor's name to keep the story relevant, turning an industry dispute into an all-out media frenzy. Even social media played its part, with hashtags like Swift beats Lively and Hollywood drama trending across platforms. Swift's fan base was divided. Some believed she should take a stand for Blake, while others argued that stepping away was the smartest move. But amidst all the noise, Taylor remained silent. No public statements, no cryptic Instagram posts, no subtle lyrics hinting at the drama. And in Hollywood, silence often speaks louder than words. Was Taylor carefully plotting her exit, or was she waiting for the perfect moment to make her stance clear? Okay, cut! The cracks in Blake and Taylor's friendship were becoming more visible. Once inseparable, the two stars were no longer seen together as often. Red carpet appearances? None. Social media interactions? Almost non-existent. And when Taylor announced her Eras tour, Blake was noticeably absent from the guest list at several key stops. Those who had once admired their friendship began questioning whether their bond had been real to begin with. Had it all been a convenient PR friendship? Or had this lawsuit truly created an irreversible rift between them? The real moment of truth came when sources close to Swift revealed that she was being cautious about the situation. According to insiders, Taylor didn't want to be involved in something that could tarnish her brand, a move that made it clear she was prioritizing her legacy over loyalty. Okay, cut! As the legal battle rages on, it's becoming increasingly clear that this isn't just about personal grievances. It's a fight that could have lasting effects on Hollywood itself. The entertainment industry is no stranger to behind-the-scenes conflicts. But when A-list celebrities like Taylor Swift, Blake Lively, and Justin Baldoni get caught in the crossfire, the stakes become much higher. Baldoni's legal team has framed this case as a battle for creative integrity, arguing that artistic decisions should be made by filmmakers, not controlled by powerful actors with personal agendas. If Baldoni wins, it could send a strong message that creative manipulation won't be tolerated, forcing studios to rethink how they handle on-set conflicts. But if Blake prevails, it could set a precedent that allows more actors to challenge directors and producers on creative decisions, something that could completely shift the power dynamics in Hollywood. Then there's the question of loyalty. Taylor Swift's decision to distance herself from the drama isn't just a personal choice, it's a reflection of how Hollywood operates. In an industry built on relationships and alliances, stars are often forced to make tough decisions about whom to support and when to walk away. Taylor, known for her ability to control her public image with precision, seems to understand this better than anyone. But the real question is, will Hollywood learn anything from this case? Or will it simply be another scandal that gets buried under the next wave of celebrity drama? One thing is certain, the outcome of this lawsuit could change the way disputes are handled in the industry, for better or worse. As the dust begins to settle, one thing is undeniable. This case has put an unbreakable Hollywood friendship to the ultimate test. Taylor Swift and Blake Lively were once seen as inseparable, but now their relationship hangs in the balance as accusations, lawsuits, and media speculation continue to swirl around them. For Taylor, the decision to distance herself isn't about disloyalty, it's about survival. She's spent years carefully curating her reputation, and she knows that even a small misstep could have lasting consequences. By staying silent, she's sending a clear message. She won't let someone else's drama pull her down. Meanwhile, Blake Lively's credibility is under intense scrutiny. Was this a genuine fight for justice, or was it an attempt to stay in the spotlight? The public is divided, and as new details emerge, opinions continue to shift. And then there's Justin Baldoni, who remains steadfast in his legal battle. If he wins, it could be a defining moment for Hollywood, a shift toward greater accountability in creative disputes. But if he loses, it could embolden more public battles between stars and filmmakers, leading to an industry-wide reckoning. So, what do you think? Is this a case of Hollywood power struggles, or is there more to the story than meets the eye? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more deep dives into the biggest stories in entertainment. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.